Lolo Jones has been on the sports scene for 5 years now. She's been giving constant interviews and on the front page of any publication that would have her. She sends out prurient Twitter tweets tailor-made to get attention by talking about sex, dating, and other media-friendly nonsense. She has forced herself down the public's throat for years now. But when you ask her if she's ever going to win a race, her response is to play the victim and demand that you feel sorry for her. Why? Because Little Miss Motormouth couldn't live up to her own hype? For 5 years, she's had no problem whatsoever letting the media and her corporate sponsors hype her to the sky. She wants attention, money, and praise, but she doesn't want any expectations. Well, sweetheart, somebody should have told you, if you sell yourself as an athlete, sooner or later somebody's going to ask if you've done the one thing every athlete must do. Win. Babe Ruth once said it ain't bragging if it's true. Well, Lolo Jones has done plenty of bragging, but not a bit of it's true. From her impoverished background, to her athletic record, to her so-called virginity, the Lolo Jones she's created is a totally fictional character. But the damage Lolo Mania is doing to sports is quite real. I've made this video as a commentary on the wider media as a whole. An examination of Lolo Mania is important because, frankly, a lot of you just don't get it. And you need to get it. To glorify Lolo Jones is to glorify lowering the bar. When the media says she's a role model for girls, they're not talking about a role model by your standards. They're talking about a role model by theirs. Someone who can give them constant nudity, attention whoring, and celebrity gossip. Someone who can help them sell the soap. To the media, that's the perfect athlete, and her fame and endorsements doesn't say much about Lolo's ability to market herself. However, it does say a lot about the values of the media and corporate America. Sex sells, as does celebrity gossip. Ordinarily, that would be irrelevant in sports, but the companies that own the sports media now are the same ones who own the movie studios and TV stations. Lolo Jones isn't good enough to be an Olympic athlete. Ordinarily, she'd be some anonymous sports model, and that would be it. But we have a media environment today where breasts, butts, and blondes are what matters, because the people who cover sports and sell products have the same twisted priorities. Lolo Jones is not a professional athlete. She's a professional celebrity, a professional attention whore in a culture that is drowning in such empty, worthless individuals. Sex and celebrity gossip are how you make your fame in sports today. If all you've got are some gold medals, so what? Show us some salacious Twitter tweets. Got any nude photos? Any unusual sex stories you'd like to tell? Do you know any celebrities? If you can answer yes to those questions, then it doesn't matter if you suck at sports. All you have to do from then on is merely compete. You don't have to win. You can come in 4th, 7th, or not at all. You'll still get paid and get famous. Of course, you also have to have the look, preferably European. An athlete's body is now nothing more than a visual commodity. They are all reduced to sports models, like the people you see in sports drink and activewear commercials. These people's physiques are merely for show. The most important thing today isn't your stats. It's what you look like. This culture of image over substance has spilled over into the real world of professional sports. Instead of selling their athletic ability, you now sell their bodies. We are witnessing the total delegitimizing of athletic ability. And nobody has stopped to ask, how much longer can sports remain great when athletic greatness no longer matters?